Eskom, it's been more than 9 days, 10 days that we haven't had load shedding. What has been happening?
Yes, the strategies that we were talking about when we did the state of the grid, trying to do maintenance without load shedding, I think is beginning to bear fruit. And we are now doing maintenance within a particular maintenance budget, and trying to stick to that budget actually ensures that we do not have to have load shedding. That does not mean that going forward we will not have load shedding. In the beginning, I think in the 2 weeks before the 10 days, we had some load shedding, stage 1 load shedding mainly, and once or twice stage 2 load shedding, and that was because we were still refining the strategy. But now it looks like we are beginning to get it right, and hopefully we can sustain these periods of no load shedding. We can have more days without load shedding than we have load shedding, and I think that is a good beginning, and I think it is a great achievement by Eskom.
It was precisely on the 29th of June when the decision at NERSA came out that you will not be getting a tariff reapplication, but there was word that you will probably resubmit the tariff application. What's the status quo then?
We said we will study the NERSA decision. The options that are open to us is to go for a clawback from the previous years, or to submit an entirely new application. It is one of the discussions that we will have as soon as we meet as Exco next week. Any
idea of just how much you'll be looking for?
You know, the NERSA decision does not mean that Eskom will not get from the consumers the diesel and the STPP money. It's just delayed, and so I don't know, we have to do the numbers again, but what we had submitted, unfortunately, we just have to claw back at some point. It does not mean that that issue has gone away. It's just swept under the carpet.
I know that you are considering going back to the market for funding options, and you've also received the money from government. How has it worked to ease the pressure with your finances?
We can approach the market and get a funding. It is also encouraging that the BRICS Development Bank has been formed, which is largely going to be a development finance institution. So we can raise some of our capital expenditure from the BRICS Development Bank, and it does look. The fact that Parliament approved the 23 billion equity injection and the conversion of 60 billion into equity means that our gearing ratio has improved, and gives us headroom to raise additional capital. So we are confident that from a cash flow point of view we should be able to survive, but from a revenue point of view, we will still submit the clawback of what we had submitted and was denied.